gentlemen, I give you Martin Schuler. What's left? What's left? Martin Schuler.
There are only two ways when you start with death at a speech. Either you're on a funeral or at a humorous Toastmaster speech contest. As I can hear laughter, I know I'm on a humorous speech contest. So, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, Mr. Contest Chair. Why do I start with death? Think about your last hour. Your last hour on earth, and you think back on your life. And you ask yourself, what's left when I die? What's left? Well, I think I stood up in the morning, I went to work, I went back home, I slept, I stood up in the morning, every day, every week, every month, every year. My whole life was boring. And so, when I was a child, after my first breath on earth, I thought, no, my life shouldn't be boring! But I had no idea how to spice up my life. In the kindergarten it started. First of all, I forgot my breakfast. And the nun was so nice and divided her apple into 2 pieces and gave me 1 part of it. I ate it, and I had an idea for the next morning. I told my mom, Mom, I don't need a breakfast. No, not today. I'm oversized. I went to the kindergarten, and during the breakfast break, I stood next to Nan. I was waiting. But she was clever. She gave me nothing. I was in a Catholic kindergarten. Okay, of course. And God saw what I was thinking about. And God said, Sister, he's faking you. Don't give him. And so I found out, okay, I have to analyze the people much better. Later years, okay, as a boy, I did some things wrong and my father tried to punish me. He tried to forbid watching television, forbid playing with a computer, forbid doing whatever I wanted to do. One day, I found out when I just sit around and demand nothing, my father couldn't forbid me anything. And that makes him really angry, angry for the second time. Angry for the first time I did something wrong, and angry for the second time he can't punish me. And so after finding this out, I did something wrong, and I just became absolutely actionless. Like a cat. You know that? Looking. And the next day I knew he forgot it, and I can go on as usual. Okay, so I started the first steps in analyzing people, find out the weakness and using them for my advantage. And this is very funny, really, that spices up your life because you can control the other people. It's a necessity, it's really a necessary item you have, because your colleagues at work try to fool you. And often the most people, those who have not this ability, say, oh my goodness, no, again, I'm the loser. All my life I'm a loser. And remember what I said, even a child at my first breath, I know I want to spice up my life. I don't want to be a loser. One of my colleagues fooled me. He called me on the phone, he changed his voice to the voice of my boss and asked me for a report of my project. I gave him the report, and during giving him the report, he started to laugh. Okay, now I'm fooled. Now, I thought, what can I do? Usually people say, okay, maybe one day I can pay it back to him, or karma, yes, or something else. Not me. As a computer scientist and working at the administration, I found out how to fake my email address to the email address of our boss. And so I sent him a mail, please assist Mr. Schuler to turn the tables in our meeting room at Tuesday 2 p.m. I sent it to him, and I forgot it. That's good. Because on Tuesday at 1 p.m. he called me, Martin, do you take the key for this job we have to do? My boss, our boss, informed me to do this and that. I thought, what? What did our boss? Oh yes, it was me, of course. And I can play. I just said, okay, yes, just take you the key. And he opened the door, he moved the tables around. Now I came down, stood in the door, smiled, and said, who's the master? You or me? Again, these are stories that keeps me alive. Also the story when I was Santa Claus. Yes, I had it, my mitra, I had his hair, his white, I had his beard, I had his whole costume. I went through the door, but he forgot about my size. I stopped in the door, the head turned this way, the beard turned this way. So I went into it, this was the first laughter, and then I was on the lectern, and I was greeting people who weren't there, because I just wrote down the list. And again, my friends still laugh about me, still laugh when I say Santa Claus, and so on. These stories keeps in the mind of my friends, keeps in my mind. Having the skills of analyzing people gave me my new profession as a coach, as a mental therapist. And it's so funny to find out the weaknesses in the logical thinking that makes the people being afraid, getting burnout or whatever else. So I'm using now the skills to free them of their fears, to free them of their burnout, to give them a better life. And then, this is such a great getting back from them when they can enjoy their lives. So, now I know what's left at the end of my life. When I'm in the last hour of my life, I know there's a lot left when I pass away. There's a lot left in the hearts and the minds of the people, and they will remind me, and please, my suggestion for you, go out and enjoy your life. At the end of your life, you know the correct answer of what's left. It's not the opposite of right. Right?